The first lesson of this week is designed to help you get organized and wrap up your online learning for Chapter 8 from the past 3 weeks. We're going to create a to-do list together, followed by some explanations of how you can make sure all of your work is completed. The first thing I'd like you to do is complete and submit your Chapter 8 Polygons project. In Google Classroom for Geometry, if you go to the classwork page and scroll down to the section for Chapter 8, at the top you should see an assignment labeled Chapter 8 Polygons Project. If you click on that and view the assignment, you will see a document called Chapter 8 Project Description. When you click on that, it takes you to the description and requirements for the project. Notice that the project is due Wednesday this week, April 8th at 11:59 p.m. Late projects will lose 1 point per day, and the project is worth 50 points as an individual assessment grade for Chapter 8. This project will count as a test grade for the third marking period. You are required to collect images of natural and man-made polygons. These images can be ones that you take with your own camera or ones that you find on the internet. You will choose a creative way to display each polygon picture. You can make a picture book, a slide presentation, a video presentation, a scrapbook or photo album, or a poster or photo collage. However you decide to display your work, be creative with your final product. You must include 6 man-made polygons. Think of things like architecture, objects around your house, different structures, and also 4 natural polygons, things in nature that man did not make. Each polygon requires a description, including the type of polygon being displayed, what polygon is it that you are drawing our attention to in your picture, and also a brief explanation of the image shown. What is the image of? Is it historical? Is it a landmark? What is its significance? Your description can be verbal or written or oral, depending on the medium you choose to display your final product. Neatness and creativity count. You can see how the points are divided among each of the requirements. Each image that you display must clearly display a different polygon, no repeats. So if you use a hexagon for one of your 6 man-made polygons, it cannot be used again for an example of a man-made polygon, and it cannot be used as an example of a natural polygon. If you have any questions on the project, please be sure to send me an email before Wednesday so I can help you before the project is due. When you are ready to turn in your assignment, you will do so through Google Classroom. Notice at the right-hand side of this page is an option to add or create work. Click on this button, choose the way that would be most appropriate to attach your work, whether it's saved in Google Drive, or it's more appropriate to attach it as a file, or through a doc, a slide, sheets, or a drawing. Whatever method best fits how you captured your work and saved it to your computer. Click on that option and submit your work to me. Once you do this, you're all finished with the project. If you have any questions, again, please send me an email this week before Wednesday so that we have time to clear things up before the project is due at 11:59 p.m. Wednesday evening. The second thing I would like you to do to wrap up your online learning for Chapter 8 is to go back and double check to make sure you have turned in all of your online learning assignments from the past 3 weeks. In Google Classroom, I've organized everything that you will need during your online learning in the classwork section. If you scroll down to the current chapter, which is Chapter 8, hopefully you have noticed that I've been organizing your work by week. If a tab is labeled Assignment, that is something you are actually turning into me. For example, the Chapter 8 Soul Assignment from Week 1. If you click on the tab and choose View Assignment, it takes you into the assignment description, and you can see over on the right-hand side, there was a spot to turn in work. If we go back to the Classwork tab and take a look at a tab labeled Resources, these tabs contain information including videos and practice work that becomes your class notes for the material for that week. Anything in a Resources tab is class notes. It will not be collected. For example, if you click on the Notes worksheet, it's a worksheet that you can print, but there is no place to turn in your work. If you click on a video link, you will be able to watch a video that explains the problems in the notes.
Hey Bulldogs, it's day 2 of our learning from home.
None of the information in the Resources tab needs to be turned in. You should watch the videos, complete the notes worksheets, work through the practice problems, and put all of your work from the Resources tab in your geometry binder in your class notes section. Again, take a look at the tab for the assignment from week 2. Notice it's labeled as an assignment. When I go into this tab and click View Assignment, again, it gives me a description of the work I need to do and a spot for me to submit my work. However, when I take a look at the resources for Remote Learning Week 2, it's a list of notes worksheets and videos and does not have a spot to turn in my work because this is not being collected and it is considered class notes. You should go through the list of work under the Chapter 8 Polygons heading and make sure that you have submitted your Chapter 8 Soul Assignment from Week 1, your book problem set for Week 2, and your Chapter 8 Polygons project that was assigned during Week 3. All assignments need to be turned in through Google Classroom. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email so I can help you out. The last thing I would like you to do over the next 2 days to wrap up Chapter 8 and the third quarter is to go and check PowerSchool to make sure that all of your assignments and classwork from before this period of online learning are completed and turned in. In Google Classroom, I am opening up a new tab that will be labeled Quarter 3 Missing Work. In this tab, you will have the option to submit assignments. If there is an assignment listed in PowerSchool that is from before this period of online learning that you have not completed yet, you can still turn that into me for credit. Please complete the homework assignment, take a clear picture of it or scan it and save as a PDF file to your drive, and then upload the document into that tab labeled Missing Work for the third quarter. I will accept late work from the third quarter until Wednesday of this week. Wednesday morning, I will post another instructional video. This will be our schedule going forward. Monday and Wednesday, you will have new instruction, and Friday will be our day for assessments if I am giving a formal assessment on the work from the week. Because we do not have school on Friday, I am going to give you your formal assessment for the week on Wednesday, and it will be due on Thursday. Wednesday's video lesson and assessment will focus on the work you've been doing with area and circumference of circles, sectors and arc length, and also the interior and exterior angles of polygons. The instructional video will actually be a set of scenarios that you will have to analyze to figure out the solution to a problem. Accompanying the video will also be a document containing problems that I will ask you to work through. There will be space on the document for you to complete the problems in the video, as well as some extra problems that will be included on the worksheet for you to solve as well. You will print this worksheet, you will work through the problems in the video and the extra problems on the worksheet, and then you will scan your work, save the file as a PDF, and upload the work into Google Classroom. This final assignment will count as an assessment grade for Chapter 8, along with the Chapter 8 Polygons project. This final assignment is meant to be individual in nature. As you work through these final assessment problems, you are to work by yourself, but you may use your class notes from the past few weeks to help you with the problems. Out of respect for me, your classmates, and your school community, please adhere to this policy and do your own work for these problems. That's it for this video lesson. Again, use this time over the next 2 days to complete and submit your Chapter 8 Polygons project, to turn in all of your online learning work from weeks 1 through 3, and to check PowerSchool and turn in any missing work that you have from before this period of online learning in the missing work tab for the 3rd quarter in Google Classroom. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions, and on Wednesday be looking for the new video that has the problems I'd like you to work on for your last assessment for the 3rd quarter.